All right, and we are back here with some hoops action here at Gil Bishop Gymnasium. Rob Chavez alongside Renegade driller himself, Kenny Calvin.
Woo.
This time it's going to be the ladies' turn. So we've got Santa Monica that is going to be introduced. Their starting lineup is number 3, Joyce Medrano, number 10, Jackie Wong, number 23, Nicole Mansouri, number 24, Maya Stokes, and number 44, Hannah Kaufman. We're going to get the starting lineups here, too, for the Bakersfield College Renegades, led by head coach Rosebrook Hunt. Starting off, number 3, Kyla Mongi. Number 10, Sydney Morris. Number 11, Layla Flores. Number 23, Jasmine Martinez. And number 24, Leslie Medina. So I know we're going to hopefully get a W right over here, like in the first game. For about 39 minutes or so, we thought the men had it all wrapped up. 6 minutes.
Yeah, I was all hyped.
Left. We had about a 10-point ball game.
I thought I was good luck.
Yeah. So the men have had a tough patch right here, losing their 4th straight. And we're going to see if Sydney Morris, the all-area basketball player out of Golden Valley, is going to be able to lead the ladies to a victory here. Last time they were on the court was out in Antelope Valley and lost a heartbreaker out there, 62-54. Glendale last Saturday at Glendale also with a loss. Glendale, one of the best teams in the WCC, but they also had a hard-fought game, dropping that game. So the ladies are looking for their first W of the calendar year of 2024. And hopefully they're going to get it right here against Santa Monica.
Yeah, and again, we talked about records not being what we want them to be, but there have been some contests where you've seen some amazing competitive spirit led by Sydney, who's averaging a double-double. I mean, if you can average a double-double at the collegiate level, you're a baller.
So tip controlled to Bakersfield College. Sydney Morris already with a quick rebound, puts the ball up. Does not get a foul call on her. A lot of contact right there, but the ball was out of bounds and off of Santa Monica.
Yeah, and right away she's on the offensive boards, and that's one of the things I like most when looking at those numbers.
3-point shot attempt, no good from Martinez. Rebound to Santa Monica, who drives it down the court and gets an easy deuce on the 2v1 right there.
And we got a young lady with a COVID mask on out there. That's a first.
Yes, she is. That is Jackie Wong for Santa Monica, and Sydney Morris gets into the low block and gets her first points of the game to tie it up at 2. Santa Monica with a loose ball.
Nice trap.
Ball trapped at the half-court line, and now we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow going in the direction of Santa Monica.
And that's that intensity that we talked about. You know, it's easy to start the game with that. You have to maintain it throughout. The men didn't. Let's see if the women can make up for it.
So Wong pass the ball out to Mansouri. Mansouri looking to control her offense right there. Shoots a hook shot over Sydney Morris and a 15-foot shot. Shades of the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That was nice.
Oh, and Martinez goes to the rack and ties it right back up at 4 with just under 9 minutes to play. Another trap right there, and a great steal right there. And that's Layla Flores. She's going to have an easy deuce right there and a first lead of the game for the Renegades.
Loving the intensity coming out for the Lady Gades.
Oh, and a big pass that sails out of bounds. Number 24, Maya Stokes, showing off that QB arm right over there. We were just talking between games about exciting championship Sunday tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And which quarterback is going to stand out?
Come on, Lamar. Tired of Kansas City.
Oh, we've got a block right there from Maya Stokes as Leslie Medina tried to drive and got it swatted away. Open pass over to number 44, Hannah Kaufman, who drills it from about 12 feet out, ties the ball game at 6. Last week against West LA, we had about 8 lead changes in the first quarter alone. It was back and forth between the Renegades and West LA. Now we've got a 3-point attempt right here for the Renegades. That is no good for Kyla Monji. Rebound over to Santa Monica.
Oh, I wonder if she's related to my classmate Victor Monji. Might be his daughter.
There we go. And, layup up and in from Maya Stokes as the Pirates have regained their lead 8-6. Monji with a 15-footer, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound, though, for Leslie Medina. And there is a foul on the floor, and we're going to have a couple of new Renegades. They're going to be checking into the game. Number 15, Glorabel Narvaez, and number 2, Zayla Marquez. Zayla Marquez came in last week and was just an absolute spark plug for the Lady Renegades last week. She led them in scoring. Sydney Morris was leading the way before she fouled out, and Layla Marquez took over as the first free throw for Santa Monica. Excuse me, for Martinez is good. Medina hits both of them, ties the game right back up at 8.
And I saw those highlights of last week when Marquez put on the show. Gonna need that effort out of multiple people tonight.
Control tip rebound goes over to Santa Monica, and they score, taking a 10-point lead. Marquez drives to the lane. Her shot was no good. It was rebounded by Morris, who got fouled on the way up, so she's going to go to the line to shoot 2 with 7:01 remaining in the first quarter.
Man, talk about dominating the glass. Man, this young lady might end up on an all-conference team just from her ability to rebound.
Redshirt freshman last year, suffered a knee injury. That's why she's got the hardware out there on that right knee, matching those sneakers out there as well, and the bow.
Loving it.
Oh, yeah. I brought that up to Julian last week. Just like John Witherspoon, she's coordinating.
She's coordinating. You know, you got to coordinate. Rest in peace, Bob.
That's right. Rebound over to Bakersfield College after that missed free throw. Gets the ball into Sydney Morris, who kicks the ball out. Narvaez saves it from out of bounds, kicks it to Marquez, to Medina, to Martinez for 3. Splat.
Great ball movement, partner.
So ended up with 4 points on that right there as they take a 1-point lead. And now a flip shot up, and it is no good. And I can tell you what, right now, I'm liking the style of number 23, Nicole Mansouri. Not only did she have a hook shot from 15 feet out, but she had that Iceman finger roll up and under right there. It went off the back of the rim, but she's been watching some 70s ABA basketball.
You can tell she has intent on being the boss out there because she's trying to get the ball in the bucket all of the traditional ways.
Ball inbounds. Knocked out by Narvaez. Narvaez out of Arvin High. Inbound into Santa Monica. Nice trap defense right there for the Renegades. Hands are still straight up, but they call a foul on the ground. Coach Rosebrook over there telling her to put those hands up. You're never going to find any success by really reaching in like that in that situation. So now Santa Monica gets the ball right back in. Maya Stokes from downtown hits the top of the backboard, and the rebound goes over to Layla Flores. Flores kicks it over to Martinez. Martinez drives down the middle. Nice. She's got a head full of steam, and she gets to the rim. And makes it a 3-point lead for the Renegades, and an errant pass. Marquez has it. She gives it off to Medina. Medina kicks it right back out to Martinez for 3. And it is good.
Party over here for number 23.
2-3 gang, right?
2-3 gang, baby.
Again, something about this number 23, I think it's because you're here in the house, partner. You know, Mansouri with that 15-foot hook shot. Martinez for 3 twice.
They pulling out all the jewels for me.
We got a 16-10 lead with 5:37 remaining in the game.
But again, partner, you gotta love the intensity that we're seeing the ladies play with. Definitely coming out, clicking on all cylinders.
Number 5, Kimberly Lopez checking in the game for the Gades. As we got Layla Flores from downtown. Her shot is no good off the front of the rim, and we got a loose ball foul on that rebound. And you don't necessarily like that kind of a foul right there for the Renegades, about 90 feet away from the basket.
Yeah, you love effort, but you don't like carelessness. Reaching in 90 feet away from the basket.
Second team foul there for the Renegades, and Narvaez is playing great defense right there. And it looks like now we've got another foul on Narvaez. That's going to be her second foul of the game. So looks like Narvaez is probably going to check out, which she does. And we're going to see number 3, Kyla Manji, right back in the game. Sydney Morris getting an early break. She's right next to the other Coach Hunt down there on the sideline. Ball is inbounded to Jackie Wong. Wong being played by Manji. Wong gets it out to Stokes. Stokes working the baseline on Marquez. Gets it back out to Wong. Wong off of her hands. Manji slows it up, gives the ball up to Flores. Flores up the court to Martinez, and Martinez has 8 points tonight, leading the way for the Renegades.
And just to be clear, RC, that's Coach Emery on the bench.
Excuse me, Coach
down
Emery.
There, Coach Emery Ozuro, the legend.
Now we've got the ball out of bounds, and it is going to be in the direction of Santa Monica. 4:36 remaining in the first quarter.
Intensity's levels up. Ladies are flying around on defense. Let's convert some of those turnovers to offense.
So Wong gets the ball over to Mansouri. Mansouri inside to Stokes. Stokes.
Nice pass.
Passed the ball over to Mansouri, and she was out of bounds when she caught that entry pass. Good defense right there by number 11, Layla Flores. Flores, a sophomore guard out of Shafter High. Had a chance to talk with her and catch up during the media day. Happy to be entering her sophomore year, looking for a lot of big things to be able to come out of her this season. Shot up, no good, and we got a loose ball foul over the back. Martinez gets up and she has some, looks like she was a little bit upbeat right there. She was disagreeing with it, but very politely disagreeing with that foul call.
And I hate to break it to her, but that was definitely an accurate call.
Joyce Medrano out there, the smallest player out on the court. Now we've got Jackie Wong working on Manji. Wong gets the ball over to Stokes. Stokes with the dribble drive.
Nice
pulls
move.
up from about 19 feet out. No good. Rebound to Manji. And now we've got Martinez driving it up the court. She kicks it out. And she's got a three-point opportunity out there for Layla Flores.
Off the glass from the corner.
Why not? A little bit of geometry works even
on
the weekends. And now we've got a bit of an injury right over here. Ball is continuing to be loose. Medrano gets back over to Stokes. Martinez comes up a little bit lame right there. And because of it, it was an easy basket right there for number 44, Hannah Kaufman. And we've got a timeout for the Renegades. And that's not good because Jasmine Martinez had 12 points before she got injured right there.
And she was also alone when she went down. The non-contact injuries when you're dealing with knees are the scariest. So I hope she's okay.
So now we got Leslie Medina bringing the ball up. Looking for a screen right here, gets the ball into Morris. Morris is able to control that pass It was just a very lazy pass that was in, but Morris, strong hands, was able to rip it away, and she got to the basket, but was fouled along the way. So she's going to go to the line for another couple of free throw attempts.
Yeah, Martinez is heading to the scorer's table, partner. That's a huge blow.
So 22-12 after that good free throw from Morris. 10-point lead, biggest so far of the game for the Lady Renegades. Second free throw, no good. Continues to be a 10-point lead, and now we've got Leslie Medina, who gets the ball back into Morris, but Morris was unable to control that pass. It rolls off of her thigh and out of bounds as Zayla Marquez is going to be checking back into the game. It's going to allow for Layla Flores to get a little bit of a breather.
Love the defensive intensity. We've talked about it, and they've turned it into points. 10-point lead with 2:47 to go in this first quarter.
Renegades only came into tonight's ball game with 8 available players, and with Martinez on the sideline as Stokes drives into the lane and gets a deuce for Santa Monica. With only 7 players, that's not always a very, very, very good prospect. And we still have 3 quarters of play ahead of us. Now we've got Stokes driving. A lot of bodies on the floor right over here as the rebound is to Sydney Morris. Morris is able to control that miss. Gets the ball over to Leslie Medina. Medina kicks it out to Zayla. Zayla from 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound to Santa Monica. Mackenzie Iams was able to control it for Santa Monica. Jackie Wong out there with the matching black mask. We got Maya Stokes from downtown, and that was good. She was left uncontested, but was able to hit it from about 27 feet. Now we've got a 22-17 score. A real quick 5-0 run leads to a timeout for the Renegades. Looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout.
That's the thing about the hardwood. You could be comfortably with the 10-point lead in 2 shots and 2 bad possessions, and you're right back to the stress fest. The importance of execution when you're already up. You know, the great teams, when they see they're up 10, now we want to be up 20, now we want to go to 30, and we try to 50-piece you. Some of the young teams get up 10 nowadays, and they start celebrating and relaxing. You got to keep that intensity.
You've seen it with the men. You know, the guys were up by 11 with about 6 minutes to play.
Right.
But overall, yeah, they got scored 24-20 in the second half. Now we've got 2 Renegades that are over here on the trainer's table. Sydney Morris is being tended to because she got cut on the wrist, so she's getting that taken care of, so she can get right back in the game. Meanwhile, Martinez is right next to her getting her ankle rewrapped as we've got Layla Flores that comes right back into the game, is able to get a deuce. 24-17 for the Renegades. Just over a minute to play in this first quarter. Jackie Wong from downtown does not draw iron. Rebound to Santa Monica, kicks it right back out. And a 15-footer is no good. And Narvaez is able to fight for that rebound right over there. As she falls down to the ground, there was a jump ball, possession arrow in the direction of the Pirates. Ball's kicked out to Wong. Wong, long 2-pointer, no good. Off the front of the rim, but a lazy pass from Manji over to Narvaez. And Narvaez still fighting, and she's going to get a loose ball foul. Oh, we got to travel before the foul.
Oh, my goodness.
And Narvaez is trying to figure out what am I supposed to do in that situation.
Okay, I told you I went to therapy about my officials conversations. I'm still good.
Got to woo-saw it out. Now it's a loose ball, goes to Layla Flores. Flores drives, and her shot was contested by Mansouri, who grabs the rebound and has it stolen by Marquez, who kicks it right back out to Flores, whose shot was a little bit too long. Rebound to Mansouri. She controls it and gets it over.
Mansouri doing everything.
To Medrano. Yes, she is. As Wong goes up
Nice
the baseline.
move.
Great defense right there by Kyla Manji. Medina gives it over to Flores. Flores from downtown, no good. Rebound to Santa Monica. And Narvaez with a fantastic jump ball right there. And possession arrow going the way of the Lady Gades.
Amazing job by this defense. I'm impressed with the defensive intensity of both squads through the first half for our programs. Let's see if we can continue to carry that energy throughout the contest. 9 seconds.
Countdown is on. Medina kicks it over to Flores. Flores from three, and it is no good, and that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Renegades have a 7-point lead after 1 quarter of play, and we'll be able to keep it right here. As we're going to take a look at a couple of scores that are here for BC. Like I said, we have our spring sports that are now underway. We had some baseball that was happening a little bit earlier today. We're going to check to see what kind of score we've got on that. Softball dropped their afternoon tilt against San Mateo 4-1. We got the Kenny Calvin fan club that's across Gil Bishop Gymnasium.
I had to send my fam over there, the great Lauren Parker, my high school track teammate, sister of my co-captain Larry Parker, the Kansas City Chief.
Larry Parker.
And her hubby, the big boss hog, Stephon Leon.
Oh, yeah.
Fam over there.
Larry Parker, not the one that gets you $2.1 million on a lawsuit.
He will get you 2.3 touchdowns on punt returns.
He will do that. That's
per
sure.
game.
So last night, baseball split a doubleheader against Moore Park. Softball dropped their game last night to Santiago Canyon 2-1, and today dropped it to a very good San Mateo team 4-1. So we'll get a score update for baseball here in just a second. This ball is going to be inbounded from the sideline for Santa Monica. Ball into Maya Stokes. Stokes drives down the lane and off the backboard and in.
And she popped her collar afterward.
Yes, she did.
But again,
entry pass into Sidney Morris is broken up by Stokes. So now Stokes is starting to show.
That was awful.
That was a little bit right there. You said it right. And Narvaez is going to come up with another steal today. And she passes it up to Marquez, and that is good. Little Zayla out there, number 2. Again, that spark plug right there, but Narvaez was making that happen right there.
Amazing effort on the defensive end. We just talked about it, and I was not a phenomenal offensive guy. I just outworked people defensively to get my own buckets. Coach wasn't drawing up plays for me, so I had to make sure to get it. You can create extra opportunities defensively for your offense.
Leslie Medina's shot was an air ball over the rim. Rebound over to Stokes, who takes it another 90 feet and pops that collar once again.
Stokes
does that hair flip.
What? She's wearing 24. I mean, come on.
Hey, rest in peace to the Mamba.
Man, speaking of the Mamba, yesterday was my dad's birthday, but also the memory of his passing.
Yeah.
And while I'll always remember that, so rest in peace, Kobe.
Narvaez from 3, no good. Rebound to Stokes. Stokes is going to bring it up the court. She's got only Layla Flores in front of her. Layla Flores played great defense right there. We're just really waiting for her to be able to bring that to her. Contested the shot. Now Zayla Marquez with a quick pass over to Leslie Medina. And it is good for 2. 28-21 now, the Renegades.
Well, Stokes looks like she's limping now, partner.
Oh, man. Oh, no, in a wide open lane right there, but Sidney Morris was finally able to come out, but Jackie Wong tried to save it.
Great hands by Morris.
Wow, and that was quick, too, because it was not her. It was not her assignment right there in that zone defense to be able to cover up that part of the lane. And Jackie Wong just took it right down, so she recognized that, was able to knock it out. As we see big Josh Macon showing up here with the, looks like those lavender sneaks.
Boy, wide is all outside, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we got Layla Flores from 3.
Nice
rebound to
rebound.
Sydney Morris, who puts it up and it's no good. Rebound to Jackie Wong. Gives it over to Medrano, and Layla Flores breaks up the pass. Good to see our Renegade cheerleaders down there as well, too.
Absolutely. Shout out to Coach.
Got the cowgirl hats out there.
And that's some exciting news I can talk about, too. I'm going to be a Cowboy coming up in 2 weeks on the set.
Oh, yeah. That's right. A lot of big things. Ken Calvin. Oh, and a nice strip.
Nice.
Right there for Leslie Medina, who gets it over to Flores. Flores up to Marquez. And Marquez with an easy deuce.
Partner, I said it once, I'll say it again. Our record may not be what we want it to be, but you can tell by the effort tonight that we've competed every night. And this is a beautiful display of basketball by the Lady Gades.
Missed shot for Santa Monica. And a rebound to Sydney Morris. And Morris is really cleaning up the glass here.
Yes, you read my mind, partner. How many is she at already?
We're going to take a look to see where she's at so far tonight. 6 rebounds so far.
Wow, right on that average so far.
So Wong pushes it up.
Nice on-ball defense. And that's a
shot
block.
put up, and it was blocked. You're right. Layla Flores comes up with it. Leslie Medina is having a hard time getting the ball. Gets it into Sydney Morris.
Oh,
blows the layup. Gets her own rebound and puts it up. She just wanted to get on that stat sheet.
She just wanted the offensive board. She heard me say she can make all conference by being a great rebounder.
Shades of Dennis Rodman right there, putting it up off the rim so he can get another rebound. And now we got a loose ball on the ground. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to be going in the direction of the Renegades. And young Joyce Medrano over there for Santa Monica came up a little bit frustrated.
Oh, yeah. But one of the things I want to make sure I give credit to, because it was one of my specialties, on-ball defense. And Marquez is doing a fantastic job hounding these guards of Santa Monica, picking them up full court in moments.
And on that note, you see number 23, Jasmine Martinez, right back in the game.
Man, she's tough.
She takes it right up the lane, kicks it right back out to Flores. Flores from the elbow, no good. Rebound to the Renegades, kicked it right back out to Flores. Over to Marquez. Marquez drives, and she gets fouled by Maya Stokes.
Loving the movement, ball movement, and body movement of the Gades right now.
It's like the Beastie Boys. Body moving, body moving.
Classic.
Marquez gets the ball in. We got a three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Santa Monica. 11-point lead, biggest of the game so far for the Renegades.
Here comes Stokes, right back attacking, partner.
She passes it out to Mansouri. Mansouri, nothing but the bottom right there.
We talked about the value of attacking the paint. You're not always going to get the shot, but what it does is collapses the defense to get open shots outside.
And that ball was off of Jasmine Martinez's foot as the ball was stripped out. So now Santa Monica is going to inbound the ball with just over 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Santa Monica shot up, no good. Rebound to the Renegades, push it up to Layla Flores. And Layla Flores is able to knock down a deuce. Puts them right back up 11 again. Another errant pass, and the ball is going to be out of bounds to Santa Monica. Going to be on the sideline. Now Sydney Morris and Glorabelle Narvaez are going to check right back in as Zayla Marquez is going to be taken out of the game. She gets a lot of kudos on that bench right there. Again, providing a lot of energy. Layla Flores also coming out.
Man, I had to give her the solo clap, man, because some basketball games, that was all I got to do was hound people and then pass the P-roll.
Oh, now we've got a foul on the play, and that is on Narvaez. That's the third for Narvaez, who's probably going to be having to come out of the game once again. And Narvaez is getting pulled from behind by Jasmine Martinez, trying to tell her to keep her calm. Narvaez is going to check out of the game. Coach Rosebrook is going to go over there, has some encouraging words, but telling her, hey, she's taken out because of three fouls. And Sydney Morris filling up the stat sheet, gets her first steal of the game. Ball pushed up the court, and what a great pass right there.
Are you kidding me?
Medina to Martinez.
Wow.
M&M right there on that. Now Maya Stokes pulls up from about 15 feet, no good. Rebound over to Huang. Huang from downtown, no good. Rebound again to Santa Monica, who gets it into Mansouri. And Sydney Morris should get credit right there for another steal. Now we've got Leslie Medina who drives, and Maya Stokes is not having it. Now Stokes has the ball, working on Morris. Morris.
Stokes got the green light.
Yes, she does.
Oh.
Another putback, no good.
And another rebound by Morris.
Wow. Hannah Kaufman on that last attempt for Santa Monica. Now we've got Martinez commanding the offense here. Ball pass over to Manji. Manji right back over to Martinez from downtown. And it hits. Jasmine Martinez.
Woo! Are you kidding me?
Is leading the way by far and taking a whole lot of pressure off of number 10, Sydney Morris. Martinez with 17 points so far tonight.
I mean, she is the team's leading scorer at 11 points a game. But right now, she's just doing everything. That's why everybody was panicking when she went down with the knee. But she comes back in and splash mountain from the top of the key. Pardon.
Wow. The Independence Falcon is just out there soaring over everybody. Okay, Exhibit.
Oh. You know, but all jokes aside, isn't it beautiful to see high-intensity defense lead to offensive baskets, and you go from a 10-point lead to a 16-point lead before you can even look back up at the scoreboard? That's why you play defense, kids.
Absolutely. It says, again, like you said, it's going to create more opportunities for your offense if you play good, tight defense. And you know, being a Laker fan like I am, I get an opportunity to watch a lot of the post-game stuff. And one of the things that, you know, drives the old heads nuts.
I love watching the post-game.
You know, like Ori and Worthy and even Meta World Peace. These guys were defenders in their day. Robert Ori is known for all those magnificent threes he's shot. But he played some pretty lockdown defense, too, with those Lakers teams.
Also with those Houston teams. But as you say that, partner, real quick, and we'll get back to the game, Worthy primarily was a scorer based on getting in the passing lane and stealing balls and going for fast break dunks. He probably averaged 17 points a game over his career. I guarantee you 10 of them were fast break layup dunks.
Hustle plays that turned into good offense. His shot is no good, and now we've got a fight. Oh, right there, Sydney Morris fell to the ground, and she had Hannah Kaufman down there with her.
Comforting her from behind as well.
It was a loose ball foul right over there, so the ball is going to be – looks like they're going to conference right over here to see exactly what happened.
Yeah, trying to see if it was a little extracurricular activity afterward. Or, you know, but you got to love the intensity, and you see why Morris is our leading rebounder. She wants hands on everything. I love it.
Sydney Morris with her 8 rebounds so far of the game.
She might end up with 20.
Not to be outdone, though, Nicole Mansouri from Santa Monica, number 23. Another number 23 out there.
She's
with 8 rebounds of her own and 8 points. Maya Stokes leading so far for Santa Monica with 11 points. So, yeah, going back to defense, and again, one of the things that you see nowadays in NBA and college games, a lot of perimeter lot of perimeter play, but as long as you have good lockdown defense to be able to close out on some of these shots, just like these Renegades have been doing so far, that's why you see only 25 points being put up so far in the first half.
And that's beautiful for a team that's been struggling. You know, because I can guarantee you Coach Rosebrook has been telling them, if we can improve our defensive intensity, we can turn some of these close games into victories.
So one of the things she said she stressed early on in the fall when they were getting ready for this season was a lot of hustle, a lot of conditioning, being able to get right back into game shape. Sydney Morris even credited that for her recovery off of that torn ACL. And she's got Mansouri, who kicks it out to Wong. Wong's three-point attempt, no good. Rebound to Morris, her 9th of the game, who kicks it up court. Gets the ball right back over to Martinez for three, no good. Rebound to Morris. She's now got 10. Now the ball kicked out to number 5, Kimberly Lopez, and she's on the board for 2. 16-point lead with just over 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Maya Stokes bringing up the ball. The lady with the green light who gets it into Kaufman. Kaufman drives into the lane, who gets it over to Medrano. Medrano's shot is no good. Contested by Lopez, and the pass up court to Medina. Medina kicks it over to Manji. Manji puts the ball on the court, but she is fouled right there by Maya Stokes, who reaches in. And the entire men's roster from Santa Monica right in the front row over there was trying to play referee over there from the sideline. Clear reach-in foul right there, though.
Ooh.
You got to think that some of those guys are over there. Some of those guys are over there looking at Gilgis Alexander like, hey, man, can I hold a 20 or something?
Right.
I know you got it.
Hey, tell your brother to get us some
can we get some
Red Lobster.
Can we get some pizza?
Let me check my cash app.
Mansouri with a hard-fought steal right there. Turns it into 2. Cuts the lead down to 14. Renegades swinging the ball around the perimeter, trying to take a little bit of time off the clock.
Yeah, and I like it. Patience.
And now Lopez from downtown. Nice. And she hits. And look at that. Shooter's bounce gets right back on defense.
You know, I watched our ladies struggle throughout the season. It definitely feels great to see them have a half like this in my first time to watch them live.
Biggest lead so far, and a steal from behind. And now it's going to end up being a jump ball between Medina and Kaufman. Second time Kaufman has been in the middle of a little skirmish down there.
All right. And you got to love the effort that's being put forth. That's probably second or third tied up ball that we've had on that end. 50 seconds remaining to play in the first half.
Ball into Wong. Wong back to Stokes. Stokes inside, works on
nice
Morrison.
block.
Good defense by Morris. Another rebound, this time now over to Layla Flores, who's going to bring it up court. He's going to drive in and kick it out to Marquez. Marquez, yes, good ball move off the glass, no good. Rebound to Stokes. About 30 seconds remaining in the half.
She going to shoot this. Oh, she surprised me.
Oh, gives it off. Shot no good. Rebound to Kaufman. Kaufman over to Medrano. Medrano from the elbow, no good. Rebound to Medina. And Medina's going to be able to set up the last shot if she wants it, but kicks it up to Marquez. And Marquez goes to the rack, but she gets fouled by Stokes.
Man, Santa Monica can't throw a rock in the ocean the last 3 minutes of this first half, and the Renegades continue to capitalize on it with some amazing rebounding, man.
More important right there is the fact that Stokes had picked up her 3rd personal foul.
Oh.
So she's going to be coming out of the game for the remaining 11 seconds left, but that puts her into foul trouble for the second half.
Right, and look at the bench, partner. They only have 3 reserve players. It's not an extremely deep team anyway.
So that could factor into the second half as the Renegades are looking to establish a new large lead of the game. And Marquez does do that. We now open up an 18-point lead with 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Santa Monica with the basketball, looking for their final shot. Good defense by Layla Flores, who takes it away with 1 second, but she doesn't know. She didn't know how much time was on the clock and was not able to get it up. But all smiles over here on the Renegades bench. 'Cause after one half of play, they got an 18-point lead over Santa Monica. What do you think?
Well, the first thing I think is she didn't do what we used to do in the yard. 3, 2, 1, because that's what we all wanted to do, right? But, you know, amazing intensity by the Renegade ladies coming out and playing some fantastic defense, and it led to good offensive play. It wasn't a lot of great offensive chemistry down here. I think it was a lot of great defense leading to extra opportunities to boost them up to this huge lead.
So we're going to take a quick break here as Jasmine Martinez, Coach Rosebrook, and the Renegades are going to go into the locker room with a big lead, and we'll come back to you here shortly on GoGades.com. All right, welcome back to Renegades basketball action here where the ladies have an 18-point lead as we enter the second half. Two ladies stood out for the Renegades. Jasmine Martinez, number 23, she knew Ken Calvin was in the house.
Ooh, she knew it. I'm going to get her jersey. She keep balling. I'm going to put it on the wall.
3 of 6 from downtown, 7 of 10 from the field.
Nice.
She had 17 points.
Balling. She balling.
And now she gets an assist into Sydney Morris. Morris went into the half with 5 points, but 10 rebounds.
She's going to lead the nation in rebounding one day.
So Wong,
Nice
entry pass
hands.
broken up, gives the ball up to Flores. Flores drives, and she's got blows the layup, gets that rebound, kicks it over to Flores, no good. Rebound to Manji. Manji puts it up, no good. Wow, we got 4 misses right there just in that one sequence for the Renegades. And now Stokes gets the ball over to Mansouri, who blows the layup. And the rebound is going to be to Flores. But before she could grab that rebound, secure it, she stepped out of bounds. 20-point lead here for the Renegades, but they had an opportunity to go up by 22 right there. Blew a couple of easy deuces.
All right, let's see if we can keep the same intensity level as we started the game for the Gades since the men didn't do it earlier.
Pass out to Stokes. Stokes from 3 does not draw iron, and the rebound is to Sydney Morris. Morris down on the floor. Possession arrow going in the direction of the Renegades. And again, we're going to see if Sydney Morris is going to get credited for a rebound on that situation, and she does. She now has 11. 3 points away from a double-double, but actually the possession arrow was going in the direction of Santa Monica. Santa Monica will inbound it from the baseline.
It's finally coming back to me who Morris is. I'm getting old.
So
my friend's daughter.
Oh, there you go.
And her dad was a former Kansas City Chief as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow, we got a bucket by Layla Flores on the baseline. All the connections run deep here in Bakersfield.
It takes me a minute. I'm getting old, y'all. I had a lot of concussions in my day.
Blame it on the CTE.
Yeah. You know, but all jokes aside, her dad is a player from our generation and her uncle's former teammate, if I'm not mistaken.
Now the ball was pressed up to Martinez. Ball was got underneath.
Nice job, Morris.
Morrison again. Those
about.
Strong hands.
Oh, and she too little.
Oh, she's too small. Yeah, I've seen that one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get off me. Get off me. Hannah Kaufman. Who are you, Hannah Kaufman? Because now we got loose ball up to Bakersfield College. Leslie Medina puts it up. She was fouled along the way. So she's going to shoot 2 as we've got a 24-point lead here for the Lady Renegades.
I mean, and I got goosebumps. I'm getting hyped seeing the energy level stay where we need it to be. You know, and we're finally putting some puzzle pieces together, but the ladies are putting it together on the court.
I think it was all started with Coach Rosebrook and her energy. She came up here with the heels on and everything, showing us love up here at the broadcast table, saying we're going to get a win today.
Man, she came in here looking like Gladys Knight, going to the 76 Grammys with that fit on down there.
With the whole cream suit going on down over there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Matching her husband's got a cream suit on as well, too, down there. Track suit, though. So one of the 2 free throws is good, and they got a 25-point lead here for the Renegades. Kaufman puts it up off the glass, and it
nice
is good.
shot.
So quickly, ball goes up to Layla Flores. Flores slows it down. Has Medrano in front of her. Kicks it right back out to Martinez. Over to Manji. Manji over to Martinez, who shoots 3. No good. Rebound to Medrano. Medrano's going to push it up court. Gets the ball over to Stokes. Stokes gets it inside and good. What a great take right over there. And the Santa Monica men over there really appreciated that basket.
Well, I'll tell you, Stokes has amazing form and athletic ability.
And a nice kick out to Manji. Assist to Leslie Medina right over there. Yep, Coach Rosebrook, Czech, former Renegade, who transferred over to Texas A&M International.
Nice steal.
Now we got a steal. You're right. Leslie Medina gives the ball up to Manji. Manji with an easy deuce.
Again, partner, defense turning into offense. Points off a turnover.
Got a couple of Renegades are going to be checking in at the next pause in the action. So we got Jackie Wong working on Manji. Ooh, Leslie Martinez, sorry, Jasmine Martinez is trying to come up from behind to get a steal.
Jackie Wong stopping her dribble a long way away from the basket.
As we get a timeout here on the court, Santa Monica needs a breather. They are down 25 with 6:03 remaining in the third. So baseball actually did have they played a doubleheader last night. We're not on the field today, but again, just recapping, softball dropping one today to San Mateo 4-1. But again, San Mateo is perennially a power qualifier here for softball.
Yeah, and Coach Goodman will always get our girls back on track. We don't have multiple back-to-back losses in her history continue.
Yep, defending conference champs, regular season champs.
Coach of the year. Was she coach of the year last year?
She was coach of the year last year.
I was about to say, either last year, year before last. I mean.
So Wong for downtown, no good. It was online. A little short. It was a rebound. It's given up to Martinez. Martinez with the dribble drive. She gets it into the paint, kicks it out to Medina. Medina with a 14-footer and good.
She hit him with that Kobe up fake. One bounce power dribble at the nail, as VP would call it, off the glass.
Shout out to Vance out there at Cal State Bakersfield.
Yeah, he getting that ESPN dough.
I told him, I said, you ever get that touch of laryngitis, call me up. I got to get the suit pressed.
Right, we trying to take all them jobs after y'all ready to pass them down to your little brothers.
So we got a steal right there from Zayla Marquez.
Oh, nice
and a
crossover.
Great crossover. And a pass inside.
Oh!
And Kimberly Lopez's layup is no good. It was contested right there by Hannah Kaufman.
We're seeing some amazing basketball right now. We have a 27-point lead.
We got a foul right there for Zayla Marquez. Marquez took a look over and she laughed. That was the nicest little giggle right there because she knew she got caught. She just looks over at coach like, am I going to get subbed out? No, you're not. Anybody with pigtails like that, man, it just makes it even
absolutely
better.
Only thing I got against the pigtails is I couldn't see her number from behind at first.
So now we got Maya Stokes with that deuce. And now we got it. Jasmine Martinez. Nice. Her shot was no good. Leslie Medina tried to save it, but it looked like she stepped out of bounds on the way to saving that basketball. Yeah, Zayla, like you said, covering up that number, her and Layla Flores with that those long flowing locks back there. A lot of good hair today so far.
Right.
Good hair talk.
Big hair
today.
don't care today. Even on the guys.
Yeah, the guys, like I was saying. Oh, big David Solomon over there with nice locks.
Stokes got game.
Yes, she does. Also good hair. Because we've got Flores who kicks it over to
Oh,
Martinez.
passed up
Martinez to
open.
Marquez from downtown. No good. Rebound off that air ball to Martinez.
What?
And Martinez is going to get called
She got
for
called.
the offensive foul.
Yeah, she got her whistle. Her whistle works. Just in case we were wondering, this official's whistle works excellent.
Yes, it does. And there you go. There's Maya Stokes out there, like you were saying. She's got a little bit of game on her. Her shot is no good. Rebound to Layla Flores.
And as we say, she has game. She's getting where she wants to go, but sometimes she's forcing things, and she's just a freshman. So as she improves and gets more mature, she's going to see when she's pulling 3 people to her and be able to kick that.
Kick it out, yep.
Because she's getting where she wants to go, and help is coming, and she should make a different decision. But when you're young and you got the green light and Kobe's number, you go.
I was just about to say,
you gonna let it fly.
when you got the mom's number, probably not going to be passing it
You
too
gonna
much.
let it fly.
It always goes back to that, again, that going back to, the anniversary of Kobe's passing and that
Right.
funeral that they had down at Staples or Crypto now. As Maya Stokes gets inside, works that mismatch right there with Zayla Marquez and was able to get the hoop and the harm. But it goes back to that, what Shaq said at that funeral. And the fact, that story, he talked about how all those veterans were getting mad at a 4-year or 3rd year, 4th year for Kobe, who wasn't really passing it, but he was averaging about 27 a game.
Right.
And they said, hey, Shaq, big man, we need you to go talk to him. Hey, remember, there's no I in team. And he says, yes, but there is a me. And he goes back to the rest of the team and says, yeah, he's not passing it,
Yeah,
man.
he ain't
Grab the rebound.
Just get the rebound. Get it steal. Do something. But all jokes aside, big week, the Kobe anniversary of '82, and then we have the week in the NBA where guys are going lights out. 72 from Luka, 62
Yeah, 70 from
three people.
70 from Embiid.
Embiid, 62 from Brooks.
Yes. Yeah, just a lot of scoring in the NBA just this past week. And, of course,
I said Booker.
Booker.
Booker. Yeah, I said Brooks. Booker. It was Booker that hit for 60+.
And all these guys, I think, are just trying to draw favor from Giannis and LeBron. As we got a nice steal from Layla Flores, who's going to be pushing it up court. But Maya Stokes comes up with a steal, but her momentum was carrying her out of bounds. They're trying to draw favor, though, those guys. They were announced as captains of the All-Star game.
Guess what today is a memory of?
27th. Okay, what do we got?
BC Tucker Enigenberg going for 51 points in one of my BC basketball broadcasts. I think that might have been my first week of BC basketball broadcast.
Points.
And Tucker Enigenberg goes for 51.
And just you got to put this into perspective, everybody that's listening. That's in 40 minutes of basketball.
Right.
And
Balling.
typically, in junior college basketball like this, you're going to see some unconventional defenses, which make it hard for guys to get that many shots off, especially when somebody's that hot. 51 points, amazing.
Yeah,
we got a
amazing.
loose ball down there. Layla Flores and Hannah Kaufman. I tell you, for Santa Monica, she may not necessarily get all of them, but she was able to come up with a lot of hustle plays right over there. As we're seeing Tucker Enigenberg, going for 51 points 6 years ago.
Yeah.
As we see VP right over there.
That was my rookie year in BC broadcast, 2016.
So now we got Layla Flores pushing the ball up, shoots it from the elbow, no good. Oh, it's Sydney Morris coming from nowhere, out of nowhere, looking to grab her 13th board, wasn't able to get it. Ball goes out of bounds to Santa Monica with 2:36 remaining in the third.
I mean, Sydney's mom was a former track hurdler, amazing athlete. Her dad's former NFL football guy. Now I know why she's such a hustler.
Yeah, there's a hustle gene in that DNA.
There is. I got mine from my dad.
Kicked right back out to Stokes. Stokes.
Somebody
Nothing but
close
air.
that door.
Yes, exactly. We were just talking about that last week, too. It was a little drafty in here. Yeah.
No, but quick second, it was my dad's birthday yesterday, so rest in peace, Pops.
Happy heavenly birthday right there.
Second birthday since he's been up there in the heavens.
25-point lead with 2 minutes remaining in the third. Shot up from Manji is no good. Rebound.
Nice pass.
And inside to Sydney Morris, who now has her double-double.
There it is there, young lady.
11 points, 12 rebounds for Sydney. Ooh. Nice crossover right there for Stokes. But she got fouled by Narvaez. Narvaez now has 4 personal fouls today, and we're not yet in the fourth quarter. Looks like Narvaez is probably going to take a timeout, come off the floor. We got Leslie Medina coming into the game for Narvaez. Narvaez has been playing really hard basketball. Former Arvin Bear.
How about them Bears, man? Arvin had a great football season, too.
Yes, they did. Gonna look forward to future of the Arvin Bears out there.
Man, Stokes has some amazing form. I'm just so impressed with this kid. You know, she's now up to 18 points.
Got 5 rebounds and 4 assists, as well as a shot from Lopez is off the side of the backboard. She had a little sheepish grin right there. Still with a 24-point lead here for the Renegades. Medrano's bringing the ball up.
Great on-ball defense again by these Gades.
Stokes pulls up from the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound to Morris. Who else? 13 rebounds so far on the game. Medina brings the ball up to Medrano in front of her. Pass it over to Flores. Flores with the pass inside to Morris, who blows it. Gets her own rebound again.
She just wanted another rebound. She just wanted another rebound.
That's 14 for her. We got a jump ball possession arrow in the direction of the Pirates. Yeah, 14 rebounds, 11 points. Got 1 assist. She is on the board for that, and I know she has a couple of steals as well, too, so really filling up the stat sheet. Hopefully she's going to get a block here, too.
Well, here it comes.
Oh, there it was!
That was a try.
No.
She tried.
But that was it ends up becoming a foul.
You know, and it wasn't definitely malicious intent.
No.
She's just trying to go get it. And you called it, partner. But, you know, she did come across the face on the back side of it. You know, so hopefully the young lady's okay.
Yeah, Maya Stokes has been playing really hard basketball out there, accounting for 50% of the points so far for Santa Monica.
Absolutely.
All right, we are back from an injury timeout here. Good to see that number 24, Maya Stokes from Santa Monica, was able to be helped up over here to the trainer's table.
Yeah, we've been all over her game all night too.
She took a big blow and looks like she got a family member here. I don't know if it's mom. She got somebody over here that's taking a look out, see what our athletic trainer hit near the head area, but also she had an injury on that left leg as Mansouri is taking the free throws in place of Stokes out there. Misses the first one. 24-point lead for the Renegades. Mansouri misses the second free throw. Rebound over to Manji. We got a jump ball. Possession arrows going in the direction of the Renegades.
And we already talked about how light their bench is.
Yeah, now with only
Santa
7
Monica.
players total.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
And they were, she was their leading scorer with 18. We got just over 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Passing be out to Lopez. Lopez from downtown, no good. Rebound over to Lopez off that long tip.
Nice pass.
Gets it out to Manji on the baseline, no good.
Another rebound by
Morris. Morris is going to get blocked. That's going to go for a jump ball and possession arrow going in the direction of Santa Monica. And Morris even gave Kaufman a little bit of props right there for that block from behind. Sydney Morris now with 15 rebounds.
Oh, my gosh.
And again, guys, folks, this is in 30 minutes of play so far. So she's getting a rebound basically every 2 minutes. And now we got a steal right over here. Kimberly Lopez, now with 11 seconds to go, gives it off to Manji. Now we're taking a look at some Google stuff over here. We see Sydney Morris's dad, Sylvester, former NFL player for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, you know, my rookie year was 99 because I had the red shirt. Stott, 98. You know, Parker was 99 as well because he had the red shirt year with his foot.
Right.
So our 99, 2000, 2001, that's why I was able to register it so quick because those were the guys we were in mini camps with and trying to make teams and going to
So where
draft
did
camps.
Morris play at? Where's he originally from?
I can't remember off head, but he was a phenomenal athlete as well, you know, and you see how long he was. Not surprised to see his daughter turn into this superstar rebounder. And, you know, like I talked about earlier, her mom was a state qualifier in the hurdles every year, you know, being 2 years under me. And her uncle was my teammate at Bakersfield High and went on to play USC and for the Kansas City Chiefs as well. So seeing Morris have this kind of game and those kind of rebound numbers is what I was excited about as I was preparing for the week, not even realizing who she was and how connected to the family I am.
So Sylvester Morris, looks like he's from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Went to Jackson State, former prime time Jackson State.
Yeah, Sylvester was a handful, though. He was one of those bigger receivers, possession-type guys. He wasn't a lightning fast guy, but he was so big you couldn't get around him.
6'3", 212.
Exactly. You know, and I'm 5'10" with my shoes on. You know, imagine trying to cover those guys on those jump balls.
Now, the start of the fourth quarter, Renegades with that 24-point lead. Flores moving the ball around, gets it right back over for three. That is no good. Rebound to Kimberly Lopez, who's been playing some tough basketball out there. Gets it back over to Jasmine Martinez. Step back, 18-footer. No good. Rebound to Manji. Manji kicks it over to Lopez, and they clear the ball back out over to the top of the key. Three-point attempt, no good for Layla Flores. Now we've got a 2-on-1 fast break opportunity for Mansouri, who ends up getting it back after the offensive rebound of Medrano, and her putback is no good.
Loving this rebounding, partner.
Great rebounding so far for the Renegades. Now Manji working on Medrano, and her pass to Lopez was fumbled, but it was knocked out of bounds by Mansouri. So, like you were talking about, total rebounds for the Renegades. They are winning that 49-44, but they've got 21 offensive rebounds.
That's insane.
Yeah. A lot of second chance opportunities for the Renegades. This ball is going to be inbounded to Flores. Swings it over to Manji. Back over to Flores for three, and that is good.
Splash. Splash Mountain up here tonight.
It looks like they only gave her credit for two, so maybe she was stepping on the line right there. And now the ball over to Kaufman. Kaufman drives. She gets an 8-footer up, and it is good.
Kaufman put the brakes on. Great control. You know, a lot of times you see people out of control right there. Put the brakes on.
Now we got Medina who gives the ball off to Lopez. Lopez,
splash!
From three. Hey, shooter's going to keep shooting right there.
Splash Mountain.
Lopez has not seen a shot she doesn't like tonight.
Oh, cookies!
Oh, no.
Oh!
Manji gets called for the foul. She was going in for the steal.
Great hustle by three.
Kyla Manji getting praise from the sideline over there. Coach Dean saying, hey, keep it going.
Yeah, he knows a little bit something about teaching girls how to ball.
Just a little bit.
His daughter's a baller, international dollars.
Now we've got a steal again.
Nice
for
pass.
Layla Flores. Flores is going to get rewarded, but her shot is not going to draw anything right there. And off that offensive rebound, Medina and Manji get a little bit mixed up as to who gets the basketball, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Santa Monica. Biggest lead of the game right now for the Renegades, up 27 with 7:40 remaining in the game.
And Santa Monica's trailing big time.
Mansouri gets her own rebound. She puts it up and in. They get past the 40 mark.
Yeah, still a 25-point lead, though, with 7:30 to go.
Manji puts that up. No good. Rebound to Kaufman. Looks like Kaufman is taking a little bit of a leadership role out there with Stokes out of the game.
Yeah, and you like to see that out of some of your younger players if you're Santa Monica. Right there, Mansouri just lost it.
She lost it, but it could have been called for an offensive foul. But I think, again, you were talking about these officials with the working whistles. I think they got those put away now for the rest of the game. But
she's tired. I guess she's tired now, huh?
Yes, she is. They had another three-point attempt that was no good. Entry pass is going to be stolen by Martinez, and there goes number 23.
Dunk it.
She's going to have a nice, easy layup. Yeah, we were looking for that dunk. Go down.
I mean, but all jokes aside, she is showing out.
Yes, Jasmine Martinez so far on the day with 19 points.
Wow. And playing some great defense with only 2 fouls.
Medrano tried to shove that ball into Mansouri. Mansouri was not able to come up with that. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Renegades with 6:16 remaining.
So happy for the Lady Gades, putting on a nice exhibition. And finishing a game.
That's right. Something that, again, we're not going to pick on the guys too much more, but hopefully the guys will be able to turn around and be able to hold on to the lead as Narvaez gets the ball. She is back in, nursing her 4 fouls. She shoots a 3. That ball is in and out. No good. Rebound to Kaufman. Kaufman gets it up the court to Mackenzie Iams. Iams gets the ball
nice
over
steal.
Padillo, but Padillo throws the ball away. She checks in brand new. Nice give and go right there.
Oh!
Manji gave it up to Lopez. Lopez right back to Manji, and Manji, again, tried to shoot it with her right hand on the left side of the basket. If we have that left hand right over there.
We talked about it all day. So if I'm putting on a clinic tomorrow, it's all left-hand layups for everybody. Left-hand layups for everybody.
My worst
Kyrie drill for everybody.
My worst enemy right there is a left-handed layup.
We ain't going to tell nobody else.
Rebound to Manji off of that missed long deuce.
Good hands.
But the ball was knocked loose by Kaufman, and Kaufman just throws the ball away. 5:15 remaining in the game. Looks like we get Wong checking back in the game. Number 4, Daisy Padillo, out. Only in for about a minute. Gets checked back out.
Yeah, now, I can't help but wonder how Stokes is doing for Santa Monica, man. She was playing so well. And we haven't seen her come off of the training table in a while, so hopefully she's doing okay.
Yeah, I think with a 27-point lead, no need to rush her back in. Get her some therapy, get her back on the court next Wednesday. Now we've got ball out of bounds as Medrano loses it.
Great sportsmanship.
Yeah, Zayla Marquez, I guarantee she's not going to come across too many players that are smaller than her on the court. Medrano is one of them. And now we got Martinez from downtown.
Oh,
no
look
good.
good from here.
Rebound, Mansouri. Gets it over to Medrano. Pushes it up court to Kaufman. Kaufman over to Iams. Iams with a long deuce. No good. Rebound to Narvaez. The Renegades are trying to get some clock ran out so that this way they can get their first win of the 2024 calendar year.
That's what I'm talking about. Continue to play tough no matter what the scoreboard reflects. Love to see them still trapping. However,
playing hard.
Coach might want to call off the trap once they hit up 30. And Now you got Kobe and Shaq coming back in.
Leslie Medina and Sidney Morris checking right back in.
It's Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah. Dynamic duo. Again, we were just talking about all-time greats and had that conversation that was on First Take the other day, and Kevin Durant saying that he's one of the all-time top 5 players.
Let's get to it. First of all, you're not top 10 small forwards.
Again, fantastic scorer, is probably going to end up in the top 5 scoring of all time before it's all said and done, but it doesn't necessarily say much when it comes to rings. I mean, you had to go chase a ring.
Right.
Got 2 of them with Golden State, but those Warriors teams, those are Steph Curry's teams.
I mean, and hey, I'm going to just go ahead and say Larry Bird, Elgin Baylor, Bernard King, Scottie Pippen.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. That's 5 small forwards that I don't know if you're going to be able to sit in front of at the lunch table.
Oh, hey, Glorabel Narvaez with a breakaway after the steal. No good off that layup. She had Jackie Wong right behind her, and I think she was just worried about that. She's going to go back and think about that shot the rest of the night, I think. And a nice steal right there by Leslie Medina. But yeah, we're getting back to that, and I'm thinking, wow, KD, okay.
All right. I mean, you phenomenal scorer, but the way you deserted Oklahoma, the way you left Brooklyn, I'm not even going to talk about Golden State.
Before it's all said and done, I mean, Giannis Antetokounmpo may surpass him, on the all-time list. And you're going to get, Luka Doncic is still playing in this game.
Just went for 70 last night.
Yeah. After he kicked the fan out of the game.
Right. Speaking of Luka, while we're having jokes, and guys, we're up 27. That's why we can have some jokes. The conversation with Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce is a little interesting now because Paul Pierce was saying that he feels like Luka is better than LeBron right now. And once you go for 70, that's a valid argument.
I mean,
for some people.
It kind of goes back to all these, these guys that have retired. They ask them whether or not they think that a team could beat them.
Right.
And I think the first time somebody had asked, some players, they talk about all-time teams, and I think it may have been even Scottie Pippen. They were asked, do you think you guys would beat this Warriors team, the Warriors team that went 73-9?
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, well, I think it'd be a good game, but he said, but I think we'd probably win in 7. They said, well, why do you think you'd win in 7? He said, well, because we're all now in our 50s.
That was a nice one. I remember that.
So, maybe now that LeBron is 39 years
40,
young,
about to be 40.
It's going to be 40 in December. I would hope that a 26-year-old Luka Doncic can be better than
right. Great point.
a 39-year-old LeBron James. And I think LeBron James will probably tell you the same thing, but when it comes down to the clutch, in a game 7 in the playoffs,
who do you want?
Right. Would you take a 39-year-old?
No, it's a great point. It's all for the love of the game, all for the fun of the game. Yeah. Speaking of the fun of the game, we had Coach Krabby go into the BC Renegade Hall of Fame, over our last experience.
The old gym over at East Bakersfield High named after Coach Krabby.
Coach Krabby. I used to love hooping in the old gym at East early in the morning.
A lot of bouncy spots on that court.
Get
a couple extra inches on that vert. The Renegades still with a 27-point lead, and now we're just marching time off this clock.
No, but speaking of, partner, as we get down to 1 minute, definitely an honor to see you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, man.
We've seen each other. We just haven't had a broadcast this year.
No, it's been since down in East L.A. when it should have been here at Memorial Stadium. The Patriotic Bowl.
Get me started, man. I'm writing a letter.
Anytime an L.A. team is going to have an opportunity, as Kimberly Lopez with a nice bucket right there, under a minute to play, now up 29, biggest lead of the game. you know, anytime a team like that who's not drawing, but maybe 400 or 500 every game.
Right.
I mean, if you're not getting a quarter of the amount of fans that Modern Day gets for every one of their games, why are you hosting?
Who's in charge of that decision? They owe me some gas money. I'm sending my invoice.
No kidding. Because, you know, with that, not only the gas money, but the food money, because, you know, the Helmet Club would have taken care of us
right.
if we would have had the Patriotic Bowl up here.
Oh, yeah, man. Y'all owe me some tri-tip and 30 on pump 3.
Correct. Foul and the basket for Mansouri.
You know, but all jokes aside, amazing display of effort from the Lady Gades. Coach Rosebrook has had a rough year in her first year. You know, everybody's a critic.
Growing pains.
You know, but this is a beautiful experience for her to be able to get her kids some quality time against a quality team, because Stokes was balling before she went out.
Yeah, she was. And as we see, Jasmine Martinez finally, she fouls out. She was trying to get to 20 points. You could tell. I think she knew. She finally got fouled out right over there. 19 points is where she's going to end up. We're going to highlight a couple of these numbers right over here. As Layla Flores has 13 points, 9 rebounds. She almost has a double-double if she gets another rebound.
And partner, I will tell you, I am going to come and join you for some of the broadcasts. I'll look at our calendar. You know, love getting us some work, man. It's just going to help us get ready for the big time.
Oh, Glorabel Narvaez. Oh! Wow, that was a hard foul right there.
Yes, it was.
Madrano.
Get up there, young lady.
Joyce, I mean, hey,
a little chip on her shoulder,
a little tough. She might not know that Glorabel Narvaez is from Arvin. they breed them tough out there in Arvin.
Man, speaking of Arvin, shout out to the Baker boys, man. They gave me a shout out and liked my reel for the album this week, man. That
the
was
Vidals,
like,
Nick
that was one of my icings on the cake.
You know, as you see Narvaez knock down that free throw to get them to 70, right across the street, their aunt and uncle used to live right next door to the firehouse right over there, and went to high school with one of their younger cousins over at East Tide. And your younger cousin, she turned 18 years old, had a birthday party over there. I go in the backyard and I see Nick and Eric, spinning, and I went, "Are you kidding me? We're gonna get the Baker boys."
You got the legendary Baker boys.
I mean, this was circa 1997.
Man,
you know, and you know, that was just awesome. Awesome to be able to see those guys right across the street. So as time clicks off right over here, the Renegades are going to end up with a 29-point victory, winning 71-42 over Santa Monica. And again, I'm going to send out some positive energy, some healing energy to Maya Stokes from Santa Monica, who went out of the game with a hard foul. Shout out to all these Lady Renegades out there. Jasmine Martinez leading the way, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Layla Flores with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. And Sydney Morris with that big double-double, 11 points, 16 rebounds.
Wow, didn't disappoint. That's what I came to see tonight.
Got one assist.
Didn't even realize she was my niece before I got here.
So we'll go down there and have a chat with her on our way out. But we're going to sign off right here as we congratulate the Lady Renegades for getting that first win of the calendar year 2024. We're going to be back here later on. Our next broadcast is, and I'm looking at this up here so this way I can make sure that you guys all know when to tune in. Of course, I'll be posting it, and I'm sure Kenny's going to be posting it on social. Looks like we are going to be back here against Canyons Wednesday, February 7th. Of course, we've been taking care of Canyons all year long, so we're going to be back for that. In the meantime, the Renegades are going to travel to LA Valley Wednesday, the 31st, and Saturday, the 3rd, going to be playing at Citrus as well. So a couple of away games. Hopefully, they're going to get a couple of wins before we get right back here to Bakersfield College. For Kenny Calvin, for Julian Wilson, and
Dr.
all
J.
of our Renegade students here.
Shout out to our interns today.
Yes, all these interns that have been doing fantastic work. This is Rob Chavez signing off from the Gil Bishop Gymnasium here at Bakersfield College, where the Lady Renegades win 71-42. Thank you for tuning in, and good night.